Alright, nerds. So today we're going to continue on solutions a little bit more now that you have a solid grasp on the vocabulary of it. And we're going to talk about one aspect in particular, concentration, and then we're going to talk about water being a universal solvent and what that means. So today we're going to be able to A, define water as a universal solvent. Yeah, that's actually the last thing we'll do. And we're going to understand the concentration of a solution, what that means. Alright, so concentration. Basically, it's the amount of solute, so that's the thing being dissolved, in grams for a certain volume of the solvent. So it's the amount of solute dissolved in a certain volume of the solvent. Now, we always give it a base volume, usually 1 litre. So the amount of solute in grams per litre. And there's a bit of maths here, so concentration here equals, I'll just get a little pen just in case, concentration equals mass divided by the volume. Okay, so the units are grams per litre. Now this is actually really handy because if you want, you just go C equals grams divided by litres. Alright, now a concentrated solution has a high amount of solute. Dilute solution has a low amount of solute. And they're comparative terms, so you get two solutions of the same thing and you compare the concentration. Now, the more soluble a solute is, so if you've got something that you can dissolve a lot of it, you can get a more concentrated solution. Alright, now, when you have the absolute maximum concentration you can have at a certain temperature, that one is saturated solution. I don't know why that was so hard to remember, but it was. Alright, and here we see it over here. Alright, so this is copper sulfate, this is the same thing. This one here is dilute, and this one here is concentrated. Now, think of it in terms of cordial. So when Dad makes the mix-up cordial, you get this one. When you get to make up the mix-up cordial, you get this one. So the darker it is in this case, the more concentrated it is. Alright, now, we call water the universal solvent. And what does that mean? Well, basically, it's the most common solvent. And everything kind of dissolves in water a little bit. So the solvent, it's the solvent that biology uses. So every living cell, the thing which dissolves, like our food, everything that we need, blood, it's all in water. Now, most substances are at least a little bit soluble in water. It's the only substance on Earth that exists in all three states, solid, liquid, gas. Everything else will exist in usually one state, maybe two. And nearly all natural liquid water is a solution with substances dissolved. Okay, so it's usually salts from rocks. So the ocean water, we call it salt water. It has sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, and a few other ones. Now, nearly all natural water has stuff dissolved in it. That's it. Hopefully that was nice and straightforward. Hope you took lots of good notes. And yeah, see you in class.